Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Welcome our class 7s for today's English lesson. I hope you're doing well. I'm also doing very fine and very eager for us to have this lesson. Now in today's lesson, we are looking at the unit farming. Now remember why we do this, because as we all know, our country is well known for being a farming country, whereby agriculture is the backbone of our economy. And so therefore, it is important that we look at various aspects of farming in our country. Now, and we're going to start by looking at the vocabulary. And the vocabulary that you are going to learn today will be related to beekeeping. Beekeeping, yes. I'm sure you all have experiences of bees, and how good or how dangerous they can be to us. So first of all, you must understand that a bee is an insect, is a small insect. A bee is an insect. It's grouped in the category of insect. And bees are very, very important in maintaining the ecology of a place. Why? Because they have several purposes that they serve. For example, bees are important because they help in pollination. I'm sure you understand that from your science. That pollination is whereby pollen grains are moved from one flower to another. So therefore, bees are an example of these insects that help in pollination, and that's why fruits continue growing, plants continue growing, and we are able to continue seeing more and more of these plants. So it is important that we keep, we protect and keep these bees safe. We should not harm them because they're important. Now, another importance of bees is, yes, they produce something called honey. Yes, and I'm sure we all enjoy what you call honey. If you have never enjoyed taken honey, ask that you be brought some, and I'm sure you'll understand why they say as sweet as honey. Yes, as sweet as honey. So honey is a sweet, sticky substance that is produced by bees. A sweet, sticky substance that is produced by bees. And this honey is used for various purposes. One, you can apply it on bread. Yes, you can apply it on bread. Very good. It is used to sweeten medicine for children. Yes, some medicine is very bitter, and if it is not put some honey, I'm sure the children will not even have it come close to their mouths. So it is used to sweeten medicine. Some also use it to sweeten tea. Instead of using sugar, they use honey to sweeten tea. Why? Because one, it is very natural and it does not contain any contaminants in it. Now, another vocabulary word that you're going to come across is the word hive. Now, what is a hive? Yes. So, it's a place where bees stay. Yes, a hive is a place where bees stay. And remember, when it comes to hive, mostly they are hung on trees. Hives are usually hung on trees. You find them having been hang there using strings, using wires, and there the bees find a place where they can have their honey made. Now, another vocabulary word that we are going to come across this topic, we looked at the word pollen. As we are talking about pollination, one of the works of the bees is to pollinate. So we have the word pollen. What is pollen? What is pollen? Pollen is a fine powder. Fine powder, which is usually yellow, produced by flowers. By flowers is usually a fine yellow powder that is produced by flowers. And how is this pollen used? It is carried from one flower to another. Usually carried from one flower to another, and helps in production of seeds and fruits. So that the tree, the fruit, we can always have a cycle in it. So the pollen helps in the production of seeds and fruits. So pollen is very, very important. They have said that bees act as a major transporter of this pollen. We have what you refer to as nectar. Nectar. So what is nectar? So nectar is a sweet juice produced by flowers. Yes, I'm sure even some of us have ever come across those flowers that we pluck and then we put it in our mouths and then we pull some of the juice. So the way you feel that it is sweet, that is the same way the bees and the birds, as they enjoy it, feel also. They like taking the nectar very, very much. Now, when it comes to the colony, because bees live in what we call a colony or in a group, a colony, a community, or a group. So the bees are very, very organized. There is the queen bee, the queen bee. Now, the queen bee, the main purpose of the queen bee is to lay eggs. That is her work. And she is always fed with a lot of nutrients so that she has that ability to continue laying eggs. Now, in a colony of bees, there might be thousands and thousands of bees, maybe up to 100,000 bees in one colony. So therefore, the queen bee must have a lot of energy to lay those eggs. We have what you call the worker bee. The worker bee. Now, the worker bee is main purpose is to do the work in the hive. To work in the hive, as you have said, it's a worker bee. So which work does it do? One is to clean the hive. That is their work. To clean the hive. Two, look for nectar. Look for nectar. Look for nectar to make the honey. Three, they also guard. They also guard the hive from enemies. And also, they also warm the hive when it is cold by beating their wings. So you can see that the worker bees have a lot of activity in the hive, and so therefore they are very, very important. And they are usually males. They're usually males who cannot mate. They cannot mate with the what? With the queen bee. And then finally we have the drones. Now the drones are the male bees whose work is to mate with the queen bee. That is their main purpose in the hive. So therefore, and they are usually again the smallest bees. They're usually the smallest bees, while the queen bee is usually the biggest because, of course, of that part of it that carries the eggs. So therefore, we can see that there is a lot that we need to learn about bees. There are a lot of words. There's also a lot of information that we can come across. We can do more research and find more about these interesting insects that we refer to as bees. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. We shall meet next time. Goodbye.